What's up? What's cracking? What's going down? What's up, y'all? Everybody tuning in with me. Welcome to Thailand TV. You know what I'm saying? This is my little thing, man. This is my little room, man. This is my little area, man. This is my little space, and welcome y'all to my space. You know what I mean? Where I hopefully give you some information. I'm the man of the hour. You know what I'm saying? The host with the most. You know what I'm saying? 800 the Stizzles. The God in main form. And the prophet de jour. You know what I mean? So, hey, man, check out with me. Tonight is You Know What It Is. You know what it is tonight. You know what it is. It's that love thing tonight. We're going to talk about that love. We're going to talk about relationships. We're going to go in. You know what I'm saying? You know how I do, man. I don't hold no punches. Everybody gets it on Thailand TV. So, yeah, welcome, man. Thank you, guys. Anybody that tunes into my shows, man, and deals with my blabber. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, just want to say real quick, man. Cold in Minnesota, cold in Minnesota, cold in Minnesota. Hey, Minnesota, tell me if I'm wrong. If y'all don't be feeling this too, like, is this gotta be the only place really? And I don't live a few different places. This gotta be the only place unless I really, 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 really go like to some severe winter type of place. Even still, is there a place where it'd be like 40 degrees? You know how Minnesota people be. So it's 40 degrees, motherfuckers in shorts, tank tops. Like they got their beach umbrellas, and they got their coolers and their umbrellas heading to the beach, 40 degrees, right? And then straight up in like 5 hours, 5 hours later, it's a blizzard. It's a frozen tundra. Like literally, right now, it's a frozen tundra blizzard. Like you go outside and you stand outside in that same tank top and beach wear, you freeze. You know, thermal. Like you'll be able to put you in a cryo clinic. You know what I mean? How? Like for real? This the type of place we living in, bro. That's like that. That's drastic, man. You know what I'm saying? I swear it was just. I was like, yo, had my sweatshirt on, sweatpants, you know, whatever. You know, I looked outside. I couldn't see. No visibility, bro. I'm looking outside in the yard. You know what I'm saying? This morning, I'm like, I thought I saw new life coming out of the grass, man. I was like, oh shoot, spring, spring is back, bro. Spring is back, bro. And then all of a sudden, I went in, you know what I'm saying, worked a little bit. All of a sudden, I go look again. I can't see nothing out there. It's a full blizzard going on. I said, dang, only in Minnesota, cold in Minnesota. So, you know what I'm saying? But on the real, everyone out there, man, driving around on the roads, if you have to be, man, be safe, be careful, because I seen a car. At the same time, I was looking out earlier and at first saw the blizzard. I seen a car because I live on a hill, pretty steep hill, and this car was There must have been an Uber driver or dropping off something, whatever, and he tried to get back in his car, try to take off. Of the wheels was spinning. I said, man, it was just springtime about 2 hours ago, bro. You know what I'm saying? But his wheels were spinning. So, you know what I mean? You know, that's kind of how it is too, especially when it melts. Especially when it's 40 degrees and it's melting, and all of a sudden it switches and drops down to, teens. All that becomes slick, icy roads, black ice is all going to be in effect, you know what I'm saying, probably in the next month or so, because we're going to have that fluctuating 30, 20 teens weather. So be careful out here in Minnesota, man. Bundle up. It's cold in the mug out there tonight, so you got to be out there, you know what I'm saying, do your thing. But I can't wait till that weather come back and get warm, man. Tonight we on that love thing, but first let me talk to you about Chris Breezy. I just seen a post saying that Chris Breezy supposedly took over Michael Jackson in U.S. sales. I think that's a huge ass compliment, man. That's why I had to do that, man. I had to bring that up today because that's a because era people talk different eras, right? The whole basketball debate, the GOAT, right? Mainly people talk era, right? Unless they really study the game or study whatever they're talking about. But to study, you know what I'm saying, and to know music, and especially to come from a time where Michael Jackson, you know what I'm saying, like my era, we was blessed to have goats, like real goats, you know, like dudes that would walk in a room and be like, can I do this? And they say no, and they be like, okay. They leave and they come back and buy the whole company. Be like, now we gonna do this. You know what I mean? Like, I came from that era. Michael Jackson was one of those guys. Michael Jordan was one of those guys. But Michael Jackson, as far as like music sales and music and crossing over into different cultures, that dude was like the pinnacle of it. You know what I'm saying? Nobody was crossing over with sales like he was. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he had straight. I mean, you think about it when he was, you know what I'm saying, when he was black. Saying when he's black, he came from Gary. I mean, how black? Unless you go to Detroit or St. Louis, how black can you get? Or Atlanta, how black can you get? Right? You know what I'm saying? He came from Gary. You know what I'm saying? So he got the black people right off the bat. He got us right off the bat. He got the hood right off the bat. You know what I'm saying? And like we tell y'all before, economical sales, they know. But so he had us off the bat. Then all of a sudden, once he started lightening up, you know what I'm saying? Once he started lightening up, you know what I'm saying? He was really getting accepted by everybody, you know what I'm saying? So, and the music, you know how we is, as my people, we like that vibe and that harmonic and that rhythm, you know what I'm saying? And plus the things he was saying was very inspirational and motivating, and pushing out a lot of positivity. So you just knew this guy was just like going to be on top for forever, right? And to hear that a young man, that I've had the pleasure of seeing his music grow, and for him to be able to, I mean, if you think, like I said, people that it's an era argument, right? So people that come from the era I come from, to understand the magnitude of a guy like Michael Jackson, right? To understand that magnitude, where he took it to, like literally nobody, right? And then you think about it, like a guy like Chris Brown, you know, so especially with all the tabloid news that's followed him, and the questionable situation thing, situationship that he went through. You know what I mean? Each person has their story. So I don't know them people individually to say what side or whatever, but it followed him and tarnished his. But that's the thing about it too. That's why I kind of was thinking about it. Like, how, I mean, in reality, if the man, like seriously, when you think about it, if the man literally just overtook Michael Jackson, Thriller, the illest ever, illest ever in history. It goes, if they put it, they put that in a time capsule. They put it in a time capsule for Alien 5044. You know, come down here, right? For him to overtake the sales that a guy, a king, just a master of his craft like Michael Jackson, and for him to overtake his sales, I think it's a man that deserves his flowers. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a huge, that's a huge accomplishment, man. I mean, especially, you know, Jackson. Like I'm talking about, man, where I come from, we know, dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Naptown player, so we right down the street. You know what I'm saying? Literally, we're right down the street from there. So where he came from. So yeah, man. Big ups to Chris Brown on that, man. Take your flowers, young man. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing your thing. Um, I seen that something very interesting. It says that 83% of black men with an income of 100K or higher are married to black women. I just wanted to bring that to attention, in particular, because sometimes a lot of separation because of preferences, man. I think preferences cause us to have a lot of more separation than we already have in this world. And I think a stereotype is that black men don't support and love black women. um, I think a huge stereotype is that men don't like women, period. I think that's a very huge stereotype. I think we do. I think statistically we've shown that we do. I think men have shown that we beat all odds. You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes down to things, we beat all the odds, right? Our numbers beat all the odds when it comes to black men and just men in particular supporting women. We do. We do. everything has an exception to the rule. When people talk, they talk in generalizations, right? So I'm generalizing. So yes, women can say, okay, but men are abusive and all that kind of stuff. That's an exception to the rule. You know what I'm saying? Like you're interacting with the exception to the rules. I don't know where you're finding them exception to the rules, because the dogs over here, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot more dogs over here than them goofies you tripping about. You know what I'm saying? And statistics have shown, like with the whole Kamala Harris, a lot of men voted for Kamala. Like we support women. Like that's what we do. We got your back. We ride for you. You know what I'm saying? And in this particular case, with this situation, I've heard a lot of stereotypes about men, black men that marry outside their race when they're well off, and then like that's saying that no, it's not true. It means that a lot of men are particularly predominantly making a lot of money and they're staying within their race. That's what it says. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the facts may be wrong. I may be getting it from somewhere, but where are you getting yours from? You know what I'm saying? So whose facts is right? But for somebody to put numbers up there, man, you can't argue numbers, man. If you can show me some different numbers, then hey, like I said, hey, this is social media, man. You can put anything you want, man. Type something up there for me, man. Let me hear something from you. You know what I mean? Let's see here. Oh, that's flexing. Yeah, I ain't gonna bring that up. Oh, so this one. So I always used to talk about why women, I think, can why it can become a habit to want masculinity. I can see why, because there was never no repercussions of it, right? I think it goes back to the young childhood days where men were taught not to hit women. Literally, like men were taught not to hit women, but women weren't taught not to hit men. And I think that expanded out into thinking, okay, it's okay for anybody to harm men. It's okay, they can take it. You know what I'm saying? But they can't do it to us. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's as you get older, you start to look at it. That's how you presume life to be. So then you start taking on the traits of those men, because it's like, okay, that's how y'all men talk to each other, but talk to you like that too. You know what I mean? And I saw the video. What brought this up was I seen a video of this guy and this girl boxing. Swore, they had boxing gloves. They were kind of sparring off, and she wailing at him. Because he must have been a boxer, because he was hitting his little, you know what I'm saying? He was hitting his little blocks, you know what I'm saying? But he wasn't attacking. So he boxed, you know what I'm saying, bobbing and weaving, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And she's wailing, wow. So at least for about 65% of the video, it's just her just wailing. He just whoop. He just, you know what I'm saying? He block, you know what I'm saying? He blocking, right? But she just wailing off, and I guess he kind of he turned, and then she turned, so he went to go block, but she came in. So when he blocked, he like bam her in the forehead, bam her in the forehead, and she was like, oh. She was like, oh God, you hit me, you hit me. I said what? They got on boxing gloves. They got on boxing gloves, yo. They got on boxing gloves. They got on head things. You know what I'm saying? Or no, he didn't have no head thing on. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, right? But she was like, and she wasn't like, it wasn't like, it wasn't like I seen. Cause I make comments about this too. It wasn't like I seen her, like this. You know what I'm saying? Like she was like, you know what I mean? She was giving them them jabs and everything, right? I was like, dang, but she was giving a lot of them. All of a sudden, dude, was like, whoop, bang, you hit me. I was like, no, no. But that's what I'm saying. That is a pure different definition of how America treats men, because it's like, yo, you got to take the abuse. Just sit there and just take it, brother. Take it. Take the abuse, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can block, but don't wail back. That's a true definition of how it's, you know what I'm saying? When young kids, young boys, don't hit girls. But nobody says, hey, young girls, don't hit boys. Hey, all y'all, don't hit each other. Keep your hands to yourself. I tell kids this all the time. I say, yo, if whatever you're doing is not going to make you money, what the fuck are you doing it for? So if you sit over here fighting all the time in school and you ain't going to be a boxer, what the fuck are you doing it for? It don't make any sense. It don't make any sense. This is the stuff we need to teach kids. Though. Like, what are you doing it for? You know what I'm saying? Why are you picking fights with people all the time and you want to be a chemist? You know what I'm saying? It don't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to make it make sense. But that was one of the things, one of the videos I just saw. I just thought it was funny because I swear it was like, it didn't have like a title of how it was going to go. The video was going to go. They just were sparring. It says people were sparring. And she was giving it to him too. Bam, bam, bam. She got some hitters. Whoever be messing with her, she got some hitters. And then dude just got to turn and popped her in the forehead. She was like, can't believe you. Woo. Hey man, it's Thailand TV, man. You know what I'm saying? So always prepare yourself, man, for what you can get on here, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh man. So I seen this post about it says that it said to see what, because this is my relationship show. I told you, you know what I'm saying? So some of the stuff I'm gonna say, hey, take it with you, you learn some blessings. If you don't, pass it on to somebody else, right? But I seen this post saying it was a video of a girl having like something poked up through her ear. I don't know if it was, I don't be watching all that stuff, like pimple popper and all that stuff. I kind of watched it and turned out of it, but she had a stick. They were like putting a stick or something. It was like a damn thing like this long. We put it through her ear and then broke it in half. And I'm like, what? That's when I turned it off. But the words of the post read that the things that women go through to look good for men. And I'm like, oh yeah, y'all see. Hey, sometimes the shots that I pull, especially on my love shows, it don't even be shots for me. It be shots of this stuff y'all said. That's what be cracking me up about people that take offense to what I'm saying. It's usually stuff that you said. I'm saying it back to you. Y'all say y'all don't do it for us. Y'all do it for yourselves. So how can you put this? Is what I said the other day. How can you put yourself through pain to make yourself look better when you think you look fine? You know what I'm saying? We think you look fine. You know what I'm saying? Putting the thing through your ear. All right, ladies. Topic for another show. I'll go sparingly tonight. You know what I'm saying? I gave y'all 30 days, ladies. I did. I gave y'all 30 days. So don't take offense. Shots is coming. They coming. Hey, you know what I'm saying? It's part of the game, man. Welcome to Thailand TV. This is how we do it. Oh man. Oh. Okay, so you know how I do. Pop it off. This is what social media is for. Let's go. So I seen a girl, she posted something, man. Let's get into it real quick. This is gonna be my last thing I talk about before I get to my subject here. So somebody posted something. You know what I'm saying? If you've seen the post, whatever, you know who it is. Otherwise, I ain't gonna say your name unless you want me to, unless you want to be popular. But she goes on to say, men need to caps get off the internet. Back to regular, asking what women bring to the table. Writing sassy posts all day. Get off those podcast couches and get back under the hoods of cars in the field working. Y'all have been mirroring women too much these days and displaying how much they're hated. Bring back masculinity and feminism can grow stronger amongst women. So we'll work ourselves backwards. So what are you trying to say is that the only reason why feminism isn't growing stronger within your group is because of us. So you're blaming us for you guys not being able to be feminine within y'all group, just within y'all group. Because when you check us, when we are our groups, we like We like apes. We was today. It's me. We get around each other. So when y'all get around each other, y'all be feminine because y'all a lot of times, a lot of situations. I don't know about all of them. I generalize, but a lot of situations I done heard. You know what I'm saying? A lot of feminine beings are acting masculine. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. So when y'all get around each other, y'all don't act feminine either. This is new. I'm reading this. This is one of y'all posted this. So this, like I said, women might get mad at the shots being posted on Thailand TV, but I just read one of y'all people, one of your species, that said this, right? So feminism can't grow stronger amongst women because masculinity. So it's our fault you guys can't grow stronger amongst women. Cool. I'm only reading back what's being said to me. But I think that is I call things what they are. I think it's just a blame game. I think it's a way of not taking accountability for you not being able to be your super person. I seen a show one time on Netflix or whatever about those people, all the people in the town or whatever, all the people on Earth get their powers when they're 18, but this lady couldn't get her powers. She turned 18 and didn't get her powers. And I think sometimes whatever you guys don't want your power, and then you're mad at us, or you're trying to take our power, which I've gone on to say that a woman's superpower is the strongest power on the face of the planet. Yeah, I'm gonna get some feedback from my guys. I don't give a fuck if it's Thailand TV. I say what I want to say. I've always said that women, the natural essence of women, the feminine of women, power is more stronger than anything on the face of the planet. I've said that, you know what I'm saying? And yes, I can have a disclaimer to say it again. So whenever you can fact check anything that I say, because I put it all on video, you can always get it. I've always went on the limb to say how much I believe in woman empowerment, how much I believe how strong the woman is. Problem is, y'all don't want your power. Boring to y'all. Y'all power is boring to y'all. Y'all think y'all power is boring. You think being calm, but the irony is you tell us to take your power. You tell us to do everything you do. You're trying to teach us to do it. You got to be calm whenever your woman is going crazy. Don't get mad at her. Be calm. That's your power. Your power is learn how to be calm. When your man is going crazy, you're calm and you calm his ass down. But now you're trying to give it to us. So, feminism, that's yours. You crack that off. That's y'all. Y'all powered that. That's y'all movement. That means y'all have to do that within yourselves. Shouldn't be anyone else's it shouldn't be anyone else's fault or duty for you as a woman who is empowered in feminism to rally your troops. That's not us. It's y'all. Y'all got to do that. First thing. So then we go back to y'all mirroring women so much these days and explain how much you hate them. You're a lie. You're a lie. I just told you 83% of black men that are making over 100,000 are with black women, which means that you guys lied when you said that black men get a lot of money and they marry outside the race. It's a lie. Just like this one is. Us mirroring you is a lie. We don't mirror you and we don't hate you. We don't mirror you and we don't hate you. Ladies, men love women. I hate to be the one to tell y'all that. And that's the funny thing about some of the things that I say, right? Some of the stuff I go through, like people get mad at some of the stuff I say, right? But if you listen to some of the stuff that I say that they get mad at, just listen to the stuff that I'm saying that they get mad at. I'm sorry to say it, ladies. Men love women. We do. And the numbers show it. The numbers show it. We like y'all more than y'all like yourselves. I bet you won't believe that one. Yeah, I'm gonna give one up to the Kings, man. I'm gonna give it. I told you I gave y'all 30 days, so I apologize. But if I'm gonna make things better, then we got to start with the problem is. I apologize. These guns is loaded in 2025, baby. But you got to understand something, right? Men understand the divine of woman. We understand it. I seen somebody post something the other day. talking about, I think I spoke on this before, that everything started with feminine. I'm like, no. I said that. No, everything started, then it was just is. You know what I'm saying? It didn't start breaking off into things. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't call breaking off. See, a lot of people said, this is why I don't understand when they were like, somebody said that the Y came after the X. I mean, I'm like, no, it's not how it works. When you look at life and you look at creation, when the sperm goes in the egg, what happens? Most people, glass half full, glass half empty, right? Most people will say that it subtracts it, or it divides itself, right? But it can't divide itself, because to divide itself, it would have to remove part of it, because then the division only leaves the number, only partial of the number. But what really happens is that there's more, so it multiplies. So it actually multiplies, and multiplication is mathematics. Mathematics is masculine. All we want to do is add, baby. All we want to do is add to you. And then we separated, got man, got woman. Now we try to get back together, but we don't hate women. We love women. We love women. I think that we've never, I say this before, we've never had a period. You can't ever find a period on the face of the planet where men had a revolt and asked for everyone to hate women and to get rid of women. And we wish the world didn't have women. There's never been a man movement like that. There may have been men talking like that, especially artists, you know what I'm saying, rap artists too. But there's never been a movement in the history of man to where we were like, let's remove this planet of all women. The world would be better without women. Now we've said we can do this. We said now if we had to, you know what I'm saying, if you're making the choice, you know what I'm saying, we can be good. We'll be good. We'll be all right. We make something happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. But never has been a period of time when we have movement. And I think you guys have a movement. You guys have a few of them, few movements. I think you guys have one of them where you're like, we don't need no man. That's a movement. We don't need you. I know. Ooh, I know some of the things he says. It's like, oh, we hate that guy. I would hate me too if I said those things, because those are things that you said. But you hate me when I'm saying it, right? Because you know why I learned about women? If I say something to you that you said to me and you don't like it, then that means you knew what you said was fucked up. You knew what you said was wrong. You know. That's why ladies boom want us to do the things that they do, because they're getting away with a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff, man. Oh, she took a shot at us. Podcast couches. Fugazi, she talking about us. She said, hey, Shannon, she talking about us, man. Hey, man. She said, get off the podcast couches and talking. No. That's another thing. I've tried to explain this before. That's another thing that we've done as men, is that we've learned how to open up. You're not going to stop us from doing that. You're not going to stop us from doing that. You're not going to stop us from having conversations and discussing what we feel, how we feel, what we think, what we want to do, how we're going to do it. You're not going to stop us. You're not going to talk us into stopping to do that. No, it's not going to happen. I'm sorry. That's not going to happen. You're not going to call us sassy and make us think that opening up to you about how we feel is wrong. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen, because we've studied it enough to see how long you've gotten away with it for. We smart enough now when we've seen, wait a minute, she was doing this, and then she told the motherfucker, oh, and then she started crying, and then everything was good. It's like, oh, okay. We want to try that too. Oh, baby, well, this is how I feel. And they got mad because boy, hey, you come out, because I told y'all I had to talk with y'all about this before. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you tell them how you feel, it's a different conversation. That's their conversation. See, when we were stupid before, because they'd be like, "Oh, you don't never take me out." We was like, "Nah, I took you out last week." Got you. She got you. She got you. Now you don't care about her. See, but now when you be like, when she say, "Yo, I don't, you don't never take me out." So excuse me. You say you don't feel like I ever take you out because I did take you out last week, or even really switch it up on her when she says, "Oh, you don't ever take me out." Just be like, "Oh, I'm sorry. When would you like to go out?" Kill her. Kill her. That's the married dudes. The married dudes talk like that. If you want to learn game, young men, get around the married dudes. That's how the married dudes talk. You know what I'm saying? They understand that language fully. They good. Because you got to learn your person, man. You got to learn your person. Excuse me. So, um, then the biggest one, asking what somebody brings to the table. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care about none of these podcast dudes saying whatever, simps, real OGs, whatever, females, doctor, whatever her little name is. I forgot what her name is, but her too. I don't think there's nothing wrong with anybody asking somebody what they bring to the table. I think the bring to the table is a universal language to ask, what are you going to add to my life? And I think that that's just a cliche way of asking it, but it's the same thing. And I think there's nothing wrong with somebody having to define that to somebody, because if you're going to be in a relationship with somebody, you got to know, shoot, that they down for you. You know what I'm saying? You got to know that they're willing to put whatever they can, you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean, to make the relationship work between y'all, and whatever that is. You know, there's nothing wrong with asking that. I think it's just been um, redefined to a phrase, you know what I'm saying, of what you bring to the table. But I still think it's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people get mad and get upset about it because they don't even have a fucking answer. Because if you ask somebody something, if you ask somebody a question, if they have an answer, they'll give it to you. That's how that's how I tell people, I tell my girl, that's how conversation works. If you make a statement, somebody makes a statement. You don't have to make a comment afterwards, or you can. It's a statement. It's not meant for you to make it or do anything. It's meant for you to take the information in. If you ask a question, the question deserves an answer. You know what I'm saying? I have a person that tells you, "Hey, I'm asking you a rhetorical question," and you understand it. Most likely, you might not even need to answer that, right? But that's how conversations work. And asking a woman question, um, like, "What will you add to my life?" There's nothing wrong with that, fellas. There's nothing wrong with that. If they don't understand how to answer, bring it to the table, that's just on them. Ask it in a different way. But there's nothing wrong with it. Don't be shamed, fellas. Don't be shamed. Don't let nobody shame you. Don't let nobody internet bully you on. You know what I'm saying? Don't let them keep doing what you do. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I am shit. I'm gonna keep doing Thailand TV, man. This is what I'm here for, man. I'm here to give information. I'm here to talk about love. I'm here to talk about good people that want to be in good relationship with good people. And that's what my show on Thursday is all about. It's about love. It's about trying to get us all on the common ground. Respectfully and lovingly. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of us on this earth. If we beef and if we carrying shit over to the next thing or to the next person, to the next relationships, you're just starting it off wrong. They end up having beef with that person too. And we can be better, man. But yeah, let's not shame people, man. You know, let's not shame people for opening up about their feelings. You know what I'm saying? Let them open up about their feelings, man. Oh man. Hey, but fellas, that's if you want to. You know what I'm saying? If you want to, if you don't, then make sure you know what I'm saying, the person that you're getting involved with, and make sure you understand that um, their intentions. And once you do find that out, then you can start to open up with somebody. You know what I'm saying? I think you gotta make sure you get that first though. Yeah, boy. We about to pop it off, man. About to pop it off, man. Um, love at first sight. Beautiful thing. Love at first sight is a beautiful thing, man. It is, man. It is. I believe in it. I believe in love at first sight. I know I've had it. I've had it. You got to believe in love. There's a lot of people out there that don't believe in love. A lot of people. Um, just in having conversations with them. They just gave up all hope for love or even caring about love. Or some people don't even they've seen it, they know what it is, and they just like, oh, I'm good. I don't even want to right now. So, what I'm saying? It's a good mix of people out here when it comes to actually believing in love. You know what I mean? Um, you know, um, Me and my girl was having this conversation. Actually, it's fun. It's ironic because we were having this conversation after my show the other day when I was talking about women and their eyelashes and the eyelash situation, and she was telling me, she was like, "Yeah, you were making comments about the eyes." She was like, "But remember that's what you, um, that was your thing when you said you saw me," and I was like, "Yeah, I remember that." I was like, "Your eyes." But I had to clarify, what I'm saying? I wasn't talking about your eyelashes, you know what I mean? I was talking about your eyes, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, them in there, them corneas, man. You know what I'm saying? Them corneas, bro. Um, just can still, I still remember. And that's what I'm talking about when I talk about this stuff, man. I still remember um, that scroll because we met on a dating site. I'll get into all that in another show, another episode. But we met on a dating site, and I still remember. I can still remember right now, like it's visually in the head. It at that moment, it's at first sight, right? So swiping and then bam, you just see the eyes, man. You just see the eyes, man, and it's that moment. It's that moment, and um, almost the souls talk. I don't know if hers talk to mine. Guess I might make it creepy. You know what I'm saying? I think I just made it creepy. But you know what I'm saying? My soul, okay, maybe it didn't talk to her, but my soul talked to me. My soul was like, hey, player, hey, don't scroll, don't scroll, don't scroll. I was like, yeah. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker looking at me. I was like, oh, shit, she's looking at me. I'm looking at her. She's looking at me. I'm looking at her. You know what I mean? I was like, okay, yeah, I gotta figure this one out, man. You know what I mean? I gotta figure this one out, yo. And it's just that one look, man. And she understands. She understands. She understands that. She definitely understands it because she always trying to give me that look. So she understands. But it's that one moment. It's that one look. It's that one frozen moment in time that will always be etched in your head. You know what I'm saying? Like, and nothing you get or encounter could ever supersede that moment that's in there, because that one will always be sitting there no matter what. You know what I mean? And that's that love at first sight thing. It's that one look, that one moment. And people have been there. I know people have been there. I know people have been there and just see somebody across the room. Um, you're just like, wow, look at that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, people have demeaned it. Uh, I mean, men get it faster. Men get it faster than women because I think we're more logical. We're more logical. Um, we want to figure things out right away. You know what I'm saying? Like I told y'all before, we got an idea for building a building. Oh, bam, dang, we meet you now. Okay. And that's how quick we are about it. Okay, bam. You know what I'm saying? That's why I think men can have love at first. I think men, we fight it more. You know what I'm saying? We fight it more, but I think we know we like, damn. And that's the reason why we fight it more, because we know we like, shit, my mission is the motherfucking shit. I want to be flying. I want to fly to the moon. You know what I'm saying? But damn, this motherfucker bad though. You know what I'm saying? Shit, we're not gonna put our foot to go fly to the moon about 20 years after we raise this baby together. You know what I'm saying? We got one of these jack babies, you know what I mean? Send this kid to the league, let's send the kid to the league real quick, right? And so that we can feed it in, and that's why we actually probably can manifest that true essence of love in a moment, because we can make our minds fill the space with anything else you bring. We can literally compute that quick and be like, all right, whatever you got, bet I can handle that shit, no problem. I mean, especially me being so grown, um, things I've seen, I can assess the situation a little bit quicker. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's probably why men can find mates when they get older because they're willing to be like, okay, whatever. Well, ladies got too many questions. Y'all got too many questions. You know what I'm saying? I think your numbers of chances of having love at first sight are diminished because you guys have too many questions, man. Like, but the thing is, I don't see nothing wrong with that. I always talk about, like I was just speaking about bringing, what you bring to the table. I don't think there's nothing wrong with questioning. I don't think there's nothing wrong with either or. I'm just talking about it as a possibility of having it in what love at first sight is, and breaking it down and see if people can even grasp the idea of it. You know what I mean? Because ladies question, and there's nothing wrong with it, but it's because ladies in their purest form is love. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's why they're going to question, because they're like, hold on. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the essence I'm made of. You know what I'm saying? So there's no way a prototype, you know what I'm saying, a creation can come at me, you know what I mean? So they gonna question. They're gonna try to figure out, you know what I'm saying, what's going on and what's really about before they succumb to the natural feeling that they have. And that's why we was talking about this before, how ladies you know you see two couples that are together, two odd people that are together, you're like, how is that person with that person? And so people have that ability to fall in love with something that person does that will never, there'll be nothing ever in life. There'll be no moment ever in life that you ever forget, or that you ever remember more than you remember that moment with that person. And that's kind of how the love at first sight thing works. You know what I'm saying? Because you just don't ever see anything being more monumentous than that moment you met that person. You know, shit, it could have been a motherfucking earthquake. She fell down. She fell from the building. You saying it like shit. 80 years later, here's the story, young people. This is how we did it. You know what I'm saying? You never know, but it is possible. I think it's just more prevalent in men having the ability to have it than me personally. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I never tested the theory, but just from what I've seen and myself personally, I think men are able to do fall in love faster because we can compute whether or not this relationship is going to be um, more harmful to me or more um, loving for me. And us as men, we're learning from the women. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you guys are the purest form of love, so I think we're learning from it too. And I think that that's good for us as a community, and that's good for us on the planet, that men are starting to realize how to use that. I think just coming into things with masculine and brute force all the time is just. I mean, Dave Chappelle put it the best, man. You know what I'm saying? When keeping it real goes wrong. So men have been doing the keeping it real more so in our lives, just because like I said, we're logical. So we like, well, shit, this choice would be better for us. You know what I'm saying? And now we're becoming more people that are like, okay, what's better for um, me and my partner? You know, um, it's a gift. Being direct, being driven, and being logical is it's a gift. You know, that's why I'm saying, like with my girl, like just being able to put up with anything that comes through. You know what I'm saying? And the willingness to say, okay, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, um, that person's worth it. Some of the drama you put up with a lot of people, man, you just be like, man, there's no way. There's no way. You know what I'm saying? There's no way people are like that in this world. You know what I'm saying? And when you run into someone that gets you, um, you know, and it's all worth it. You know what I mean? That love thing and that relationship thing. Because I mean, where does love really come from? Does it come from two people being together? No, no, no. I mean, what is the emblem? Uh, the emoji. What's the emoji of love? A heart. Where is the heart at? Is there a heart? Is there a heart in the house tonight? Hey, so where's the heart at? It's in your chest, man. Everyone's chest. It's a heart in your chest. They just ironically just said emoji, heart, love. Just ironic. I'm saying no, it's within us already. You know what I'm saying? I spoke about this on one of my shows before. Like we've demeaned it to something else. We've tried to break it down into something else. It's a piece of all of us. You know what I'm saying? It's the very matter of fact, if you look at it, it's the very essence of us being here. You know, and I've talked about it before with the book saying that Eve was taken from the rib. What does the rib protect? The lungs and the heart. You know, so very essence, very essence, and we all have it within us. Women are just better at it than we are. You know what I'm saying? But once you realize that that's where love comes from within you, that means it's already there. It's already there. So it's already there. The ability to find something that can pique that can make your heart skip a beat, right? If people use that term before, she made my heart skip a beat. You know what I'm saying? Butterflies in the stomach, you know what I'm saying? Like your pity patting, you know what I'm saying? Your heart beat a little faster, right? Um, that's you might not have recognized it as that, but that's that moment. That's that love at first sight moment. You know what I'm saying? And you know, people get that stuff, man. You know, um, you think about every book and every story, there's love in it. Every book, every story got love in it. Love, it's got to be real. It's got to be like what I'm talking about with love and how it is and whatever. In every book, it's pretty much saying the same thing. Like people, you gotta have love, love, I love you, love. You know what I'm saying? Love, oh, love. Hey, so it's gotta be real. I don't know what people disagree with what I'm saying, because it's gotta be real, because that's what it says in all books about love. That's what it says. You know what I mean? I mean, the true power, right? They talk about within us. You know what I'm saying? And it's within all of us. And that heart is something that's within all of us. You know what I'm saying? And when the adrenaline gets to pumping, what happens? That heart, you know what I mean? That heart gets to pumping. That's that love, man. You know what I'm saying? That's that love. That's that love. Same thing in relationships. Somebody tee off on your girl, what you gonna do? That adrenaline gonna get the pumping, ain't it? Right? Right? That love, man. You know what I'm saying? And having it at the first sight, having it at first sight. It's the heart, man. You know what I'm saying? Some of this stuff. Listen. I apologize. Some of this stuff may sound crazy, far fetched, way out there, whatever. It might. I get it. I know. I've been there. I've been in the shower listening to myself talk. What the hell are you talking about? But if you listen to it, bless it. And if you don't, it wasn't meant for you. Okay. It's from the God. You know what I'm saying? But that takes us back to language, right? You know what I'm saying? Everything was all emojis back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like the scriptures and stuff are written on tablets, and they were icons, and they were emojis back in the day, right? And now we got ourselves to a language that we all can understand. English. English is a language we all can understand. Everybody in the world can understand English. Everybody in the world can understand English. Motherfuckers be lying to you when they be like, me no habla English. Lying. Lying. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know English. It's a language we can understand. We can talk. We can have conversations. We can figure some things out. We can share information. We can share feelings. And, we can express to each other love. You know what I'm saying? Which was the original language, but there was no way of talking love. Now we can. Now we can talk about it. You know what I'm saying? We can have it. We can, manifest it, power it up, juice it up. You know me, man. Like I was talking about before too. You know what I'm saying? Like I was talking about the interference of Probably people probably just don't believe in love anymore. I think people that created this whole red flags. You know what I'm saying? Like people talk about red flags all the time. I think people have manifested that because they just don't. Honestly, they don't believe in it anymore. They want to be proven it. And jumping through these red flag hoops is a way for you to prove it. You know what I'm saying? Like rather than just saying, "Hey, look, you're different. We're snowflake. We're snowflakes. We're different. We're different." You find the one thing in you, that one thing that made you say, "I want to talk to this person." That's that thing. That's that thing. And you make it work. You know, those red flags, man, just cause people to bypass people, man. Good people, man, just good people, and you miss out on good relationships out here, man. In the world with these red flags, man. And you people just say that they're not reading the book, man. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody is a book. Everybody is a book. You're, like I said, we're snowflakes, but everybody is a book. Everybody's a different book. Somebody don't want to get with you. They just don't want to read your book. And they don't want to listen to your stories. They want to find out about you. What happens when you read? You know what I mean? So people just be like, "Nah, I'm not interested in that book." Hey man, you know what I'm saying? It's Thailand TV, man. You never know what I'm gonna say on here, man. And that's the thing, man. A lot of this is all societal influences, man. A lot of this is the way society takes us and tunes us and intertwines us and makes us like certain things and not like certain things and stereotypes and all that. That's society that does all that. You know what I mean? Um, it makes people have to choose certain things because how can you not believe in love at first sight? How can you not believe it's even possible? How can it's not possible? Because if you think about love at first sight, right, and you think about not thinking that there's no way somebody can have that, why? Because you have divorces. You have divorces. And I would assume, I would guess that there are a high number of divorces from people that got to know each other longer than people that got married at first sight. I'm gonna take a guess and say that because there are people that we know. Y'all know some of these people, these eloping people. Some people that elope, they just don't want people to understand or to be a part of this thing yet because the families ain't, whatever reason they have, right? But they've been together for a while, right? And then you have people that elope in Vegas. They met at the strip club, got lit, and now they married. Wake up. Y'all see Hangover, now they married. You know what I'm saying? So what happens? It's love first. and and people don't understand that when you have all these divorces, most of these divorces, I'm gonna take a guess, a stab at it, that most of these divorces are people that were, what I'm saying, knew each other, got to know each other, took time to get to know each other. Even if they were like, "Oh, I'm marrying you for having a kid." Well, they had a kid before they got married. Marrying them for the money. Oh, well, they got to know that they had the money to get married, and they got divorced. So why isn't it possible that people can fall in love at first sight and it work out? I bet you there's been a lot of love at first sights that worked out. Maybe not the Vegas ones, maybe not a high number of the Vegas ones, but you know what I'm saying, that look across the classroom. You know what I'm saying, 16, 17 years old, that puppy love, and then being together ever since. I got a few homies like that. What's your name? I got a few people that was in my homeroom. I got a couple of people in my homeroom. You know what I'm saying? That was in my homeroom, man. That was looking across each other, man, looking across the table. I'm sitting there, what y'all looking at? Who y'all looking at? You know what I'm saying? They still married to this day. You know what I'm saying? So hey, blessings. So love is real, dog. Love is real, bro. Hey man, so I've seen it, bro. I've seen it, and it's good to be a part of it right now. And that's why I was able to recognize it finally. That's why I was able to recognize it finally because I seen it. You know what I'm saying? It took me a minute to um, meet somebody that could stand behind, their words. You know what I'm saying? And make me an important person. And that's what you got to do too. You got to make sure. That's what's with that whole bringing to the table thing. That's some real shit. There's nothing wrong with doing that because people got to add, not subtract to you all the time. You know what I'm saying? It gets tiring being subtracted from all the time. You got to add something. You know what I'm saying? And as long as you guys are doing that to each other, Um, your mind knows. Your mind knows what love is. Your mind knows what it is. Like I said, it's connected through the nervous system to the heart. You know what I'm saying? Like they're intertwined. They know. They talk to each other. It talks through the nervous system. When it starts beating fast, it's telling it. You know what I'm saying? It's telling the brain. The brain's like, oh shit, this nigga going crazy. He going crazy for it. Let me see what he going crazy. Oh, he going crazy for that. Boom, lock in, picture, click, click, never going away. The brain knows. The brain knows. You know what I'm saying? It knows what it loves, and it knows how to love. So, um, the situation, societal influences with the whole attraction and stereotypical attraction, superficial attraction. Um, those are some real. Those are some real situations that people go through when they choose those things to follow. Lust. I get it. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I've been there before. I think we've probably all been there before. So, and that's the thing. You don't shy away from things. Don't never shy away from things. Just have conversations. That's why I do what I do on Thailand TV, man. I just want to talk to you and just give you a different perspective about things. And that's our job, man. In this world is to connect with each other, man. Is to connect. You'd be lying to yourself. I said that's why I was talking about people who say they want to be single. You say you want to be single just because you want to kick it with everybody. Just say that. You say I'm single by choice. Well, just say I like to kick it with everybody. I don't want to kick it with one person. That's really what you're saying. What you're saying is I don't want to have to go home with one person every night. Shit, I want to be able to go with Tim tomorrow. I want Jeffrey the next day. I want to go with Sabrina and them the other day. And I don't want nobody to tell me not to. That's really what you're saying. That's really what you're saying. Because you be with Jeffrey, Tim, Sabrina, John Tate. You be with all. I see pictures of you wearing. So for a single motherfucker, you be with a lot of motherfuckers. And I'm not saying you smashing them. I'm just saying entertaining your time. And I think a lot of people that say they single don't want to entertain somebody's time every day. It's probably boring. Hey man, look, man, hey. You get shots on my TV. You know what I mean? It's Thailand TV, baby. It's my show. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad y'all finally caught up. I said this before. Glad y'all finally caught up, man. You know what I'm saying? I was in 2007 by myself, man. I was by myself in my head on this right here. You know what I mean? But I'm glad we finally caught up, man. And the most important thing of the night, the last thing I'm going to say tonight, you got to find a person that gets it. You got to find that one person that gets it. They got to get it. I think a lot of times, me and my girl go through this. She gets it. Sometimes it takes a couple minutes to get it, but she gets it. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same thing for her. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. And, that's all we're fighting for is that one person to say they get it. You know what I'm saying? They get it. They get what you're going through. They get what you're saying. They get what you're feeling. They get it. And, they deserve the right to have a place at your table. You know what I'm saying? And as long as they just bring in something, you know what I mean? And if you ask the question out there, young people, if you ask the question of what they bring to the table and they give you an answer, look at their eyes. Make sure you look at their eyes. Whenever you ask somebody a question that's real to you, or you're expressing your feelings to somebody, look at their eyes. The eyes will tell you everything. I'm blessed, man. And I hope y'all blessed too. Stay warm. Put a coat on. It's cold to the motherfucker outside. Cold in Minnesota. Cold in Minnesota. Go to Minnesota. Go to Minnesota. Hey, go to Minnesota. Hey, man, blessings to everybody, man. If you listen to what I'm saying, blessings. Love you. If you don't, man, pass it on to somebody else, man. Thank you for joining me, man. I appreciate everybody. I'll be at you guys in about, 4 days for my sports talk show. Catch you up on everything that's going on. But tonight is all about love. Tonight is all about good people that want to be in good relationships with good people. So blessings to everybody and blessings to all you and your relationships. So I'm out, man.